Hi, this video is to demonstrate the creation of a flat pattern in a sheet metal part in Pro Engineer and creation of its respective drawing. So let us see how we go about doing it. We have created this sheet metal part using a regular protrusion tool. Having created, we need to define the sheet metal setup. So to define the sheet metal setup, we say edit and then setup. We go to the flat state. Let me zoom in so that it becomes easy to see. Create the flat state and then create. When we say create, it gives us a default flat pattern. In this case it gives it as 2 because one already exists. I take the default flat pattern, or I can give my own name. I say OK, and having done that, it is a good practice to set the flat fixed geometry also in the same pattern, or we can even do it later. Return. With this we have created the flat pattern. If you just go about to the family table and then see, we have the flat pattern here with the unbend set to Y. Here you can see the preview. Having created the flat pattern, let us see how we go about creating the drawing. We say drawing. I'll give the file name. I'll give the same file name as the flat pattern, the model name. Say in A3 size. Okay. The moment I enter, it is asking me whether I should use the generic model or the flat pattern 1 or the flat pattern 2. If I do not want the generic model to be shown on the drawing and only the flat pattern, I can just say flat pattern. Now let us say in this case I need to show the generic model as well as the flat pattern in the same drawing. So I will take generic, click here, drawing models, general view, view type, whatever it is. Say I can take the front view, apply, scale, view states, view display. I'll say no hidden. I do not want any shaded view here, and then I say okay. I'll take the same scale factor, or I can change the scale factor. Here the scale factor is 1. With this I can have the projected view also here. Again the projected view can be a no hidden. I can also have a generic view here in the shaded state. Having done all this, I need to include a generic view of the flat pattern. So I say drawing models, I say add model, insertion. Let me go to the flat pattern. Okay, this is the model of flat pattern, of which flat pattern I need. Say flat pattern flat 2, open. That's all. Generic view here, and I'll say top, create. If I don't want a rendered image, I can set it to no hidden, or I can also set this, if this is a regular practice not to follow the environment and to have a no hidden thing, we can even set it in the configuration file. I must remember to set that in the configuration file for future use. Here we get the drawings, angles, the bend angles at 90°, and you can see the arrow mark which shows the direction of bend, up, and here it is down and then again up. So these two bends are in the same direction and this is in the opposite direction. With this we end the tutorial for creating a flat pattern on the drawing. There are many more which you can do after this, but then those are like say the dimensioning and the coordinate system and such things. So those are out of scope of this particular tutorial. Thank you.